One thing about Jigarthanda is that it's a perfect edible map of history. It started as a royal drink in the Mughal kitchen and traveled south, but it was the Muslim settlers in Madurai who took that royal DNA and adapted it with the local ingredients like Nannari and Badam Pisin to fight the South Indian heat. The name itself is a linguistic fusion. Jigar is a Persian for heart and Tanda is Hindi or Urdu for cool. The Badam Pisin is the soul of this drink. You can buy Badam Pisin at any Indian grocery stores. They look like unpolished gemstone or dry tree resins. Soak them for 12 hours and they'll transform into soft, clear, crushed, ice-like jelly. After an overnight transformation, this is how your Badam Pisin should look like. To achieve the perfect consistency, precision is the key. Start by measuring out your milk. We are preparing exactly 2 servings today. Pour into a pot and bring into a gentle boil. Use only low flame. Stir occasionally to prevent burning at the bottom. We are letting this simmer for 40 minutes until it's reduced to half its volume, reaching peak richness. While Jigarthanda is the pride of Madurai, it wasn't actually invented there. It is believed to have been brought to India by the Mughals. So when you drink it, you are actually tasting a Mughal-Tamil fusion that is centuries old. Now that it has been 40 minutes, time to turn off the flame. Let it sit to cool down. As the milk rests, it's time to prepare the caramel, the heart of the drink. Into a pan, add 40 grams of sugar, then turn on the flame to the lowest. Do not use a spoon yet, simply tilt and swirl the pan to melt the sugar evenly. Once you're about 80% of the way there, grab your spatula and gently stir to finish the process into a perfectly smooth amber liquid. Turn off the stove and pour in a quarter of your reduced milk. Be careful, the steam will rise instantly, so stay back and stir continuously until the caramel fully dissolves into the milk. Pour in another half cup of the reduced milk to deglaze the pan. This ensures every last bit of the caramelized sugar dissolves completely into the base, leaving nothing behind. Combine. Pour the caramel-infused milk into the main pot and mix until smooth. Here's a trade secret most restaurants won't tell you. Give your milk a vigorous whisk. By creating a layer of bubbles, you're building a cushion that keeps your scoop of ice cream floating right at the top. Now, cover the pot and let it chill in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. The wait is over, everything is prepped, chilled and ready. It's time to assemble our authentic Madurai Jigarthanda. Start by adding 3 tablespoons of Badam Pisin to the base. Next, add 2 tablespoons of Nannari syrup. Let them sit and sink for a moment. Now, slowly pour in your chilled aerated milk reduction. Finally, crown it with a generous scoop of Jigarthanda or vanilla ice cream. Finish it with one last light drizzle of Nannari. Watch as the bubbles cushion the ice cream, keeping it perfectly afloat. For the final touch, a delicate drizzle of Nannari over the ice cream. It's not just for flavor, the dark glossy trail against the white scoop is what makes it a true Jigarthanda. That right there is the taste of Madurai, rich, creamy and cool, the perfect way to end the day. Don't just drink it, experience every layer. See you in the next one. This is my husband, the master artisan, who might I add is currently ignoring all my flaming directions just to finish his glass.